Hey there! On today's episode, I want to talk about what to consider buying when you first get into the Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures game. My name is Nate, and welcome to the Gamers Guild. So, you're thinking about getting into the Marvel Crisis Protocol game. Fantastic. Looks like it's going to be awesome, and I'm really excited to play it myself. That being said, I think there's a few things that we should keep in mind as we look at what our first purchase is going to be. Are you going to be getting everything so that you can play with a group of friends who don't have their own models? Or are you going to be taking your stuff to a store where you're going to be playing against other people? Are you going to be making your own terrain? And then I have a couple of just general advice pieces on what to expect from this game and kind of general advice for everybody. So, let's get started. So, you're getting just one core set for you and your playgroup. That's totally fine. If nothing else, it's going to be a great way to maybe try to get your other friends into the game. As well, it's a little bit more of a casual way to start off, which is fantastic. You'll be missing duplicates of the Team Tactic cards and a couple other things like that, but I still think you're going to be just fine. That's how me and my friends did X-Wing, because it's a relatively low model count. All that being said, the two things I would highly recommend getting additionals of are some extra dice and an extra set of the movelet templates, as well as the range rulers. They all come in one pack though. That way you're not having to worry about handing them back and forth, trying to find the small movement template when you can only find the medium and all that kind of stuff. So, you're getting your own core set to be able to go out and play against other people who have their own models. Fantastic. You'll be even able to do demos this way because the core set actually has everything you need. It has 10 models, what you need for a full roster. It comes with terrain, the movement, the dice, the cards. It's one of the very few starter sets that actually comes with everything you need to be able to go and play at like a local tournament or anything like that that comes up. I'm really excited about this aspect of the game. As well, the one thing I would recommend probably getting some extra of are the dice. Main reason being, there are so many different ways to add additional dice to your attack pool, and all those kind of things, and it's rumored that Hulk is going to have an attack that requires 10 dice right out of the gate anyway. So, all that being said, some extra dice is going to be fantastic, pretty much no matter which way you go, I guess. So, the last question I have is, are you planning on making your own terrain? If the answer is no, that's totally fine. Marvel Crisis Protocol is actually coming in with terrain in the core set, as well as are having expansions just for terrain, and they're all extremely reasonably priced. We've got a NYC Street Pack that we know is coming out. It's going to include an additional 2 buildings, 2 cars, and some scattered terrain like dumpsters, streetlights, and all that for about $30. That's fantastic. Games Workshop has not even come close to that, with most of their terrain packs starting at like $80. So, all that being said, if you're not going to be planning on making your own terrain, that's fine. Just get some of the extra things that are coming out. I am planning on making my own terrain, and I'm still going to be getting this because I don't have to worry about going out and getting the correct scale of a car or building or any of that kind of stuff. However, if you are planning on making your own terrain, that's also fantastic. I've got a couple of pictures that I'm showing from Dennis, James, and Sean of some of the work that they've already started on for their unique boards. Savage Land, Pym Particle, and all these other concepts that are in the Marvel Crisis Protocol game means that there's going to be so much that we can do as far as building our own things that they don't just have enough time to produce for us. I'm so looking forward to being able to battle it out on a Kree warship or some other fantastic environment that I would have never thought of. The other bit of advice I have is also almost a request. Make sure you're having fun while you play the game, but also make sure that your opponent is getting to have fun. This is going to be a game that's a gateway to so many new people into the hobby, and I think it's extremely important that we foster good communities for these people to come into it and grow. All that being said, there's definitely a time and place for competitive gameplay and all of that, but when it's just the weekly game night at the local store, bring a more casual list as well so that you can have new people learning the game, show them their mistakes, all that kind of stuff. And for the new players out there, please don't get discouraged. this game, it requires some strategy and thought, and it's not necessarily going to be easy to come in and wipe the floor of the more veteran players in this. So all that being said, I'm extremely excited for this game. I hope that this list of advice has been at least a little bit helpful in different areas. If you haven't seen it already, the first Atomic Mass Games live stream has happened where they did an unboxing. I'll have a link to that down in the description below. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to continue covering this game at least weekly, and hopefully more so once the game actually comes out. Thank you so much, and remember, keep on gaming.